Hi friends, welcome to my channel, and today in this video I'm going to show you how to restart VMware vCenter server appliance, or which is known as a VCSA also. Basically VCSA is a appliance, is a virtual machine which is running on a ESXi host, and might be you need to do some maintenance or some other issues which is causing in your production environment, and you want to restart the VCSA. So rebooting VCSA is a very critical thing, because if you reboot the VCSA and VCSA is not going to come back, you are not going to have access to your infrastructure, your VMware infrastructure anymore. So to reboot the VCSA and see how the VCSA is like boot status and everything, or if in case any issue during the reboot, you can view the what's going on a virtual appliance. So best method to connect, do not reboot it from VCSA itself. You have other methods to restart, so you can restart the VCSA from appliance itself. Log into Appliance Management, and you have an option to restart from ESXi host, where the VCSA is hosted and running. So I'm going to show you those two options, how you can safely reboot your VCSA. So, and you can have a control over the virtual machine reboot. So let's see. So first thing, you can see this is my VCSA where I'm right now connected. This is appliance which is running here on ESXi 192.168.0.167. This is my ESXi host, and on this ESXi host my VCSA is running here. So if I go here and see, so you can see VMware vCenter server Appliance 6.7 is running. So there is two options. Either you can go to ESXi host where this machine is running. So I'm going to take the control of that particular host, ESXi host. So 192.168.0.167. So first thing, you can come here and see the virtual machine status, and then you can see the virtual machine is running. So first thing, you can go here and restart the virtual machine, or like shut down, power off or power on, or shut down the virtual machine. And the second option, the safest option which I will recommend, is going to be your Appliance Management. So like VCSA. So if you go to the hostname FQDN and put the default port number for virtual VMware Appliance Management is going to be 5480. So here you must need the root credential to log in. So I'm having that credential with me, so I'm going to log in. So you can see I'm logged in on VM Appliance Management. So from here you can see all the status for this virtual machine, and like a host, and what type of VCSA is that, and version, everything. So you can see here also, before restarting, you can make sure you have a status of the VCSA is healthy. Also you can go, and if you have scheduled any backup, you can go and verify when the last backup you have for this VCSA, and then you can go ahead, and before rebooting, I want to connect the console of this machine so we can see what's going on. So when I'm going to reboot this VCSA, we are going to lose connection from like Appliance Management. Also we are going to lose connection from VCSA console. So this is the critical thing. That's why we have came to like ESXi host and taken the console of that particular virtual machine VCSA. So now I'm going on my VCSA appliance and going in action. In action we have a reboot. So I'm going to press here and reboot the system. Yes. So now you can see we just logged out here, and this is also going to be disconnect soon. So now you can see virtual machine is running, and if I go and do the continuous ping to this VCSA, you can see the job is started to shut down. and soon this VCSA is going to be out of network. So currently you can see it's running some stop job, so it's going to do the graceful shutdown. It's not going to hard boot like hard shutdown. It's going to kill all the process one by one, then it's going to take the shutdown for the virtual machine. So you can see also here, you can see the estimated time for taking the reboot. So sometime it's going to take like not less than 5 to 10 minutes to get this VCSA rebooted. So you have to make sure you are going to have an outage for your VCSA infrastructure or VCSA URL for at least 10 to 15 minutes, because after reboot also it's going to take some time to initialize VCSA web login and like web page and other things which require to work. And now you can see it's unmounting all the storage, and now it's finally rebooting. And now you can see here request time auto is coming, so the VCSA rebooted now. And if you go here and just click, you will see you are not be able to connect to this page also, because the VCSA is currently rebooting, so which is good thing. So you can see we got disconnected from VCSA now, and it's again VCSA is back. We can see it's replying to ping, so it's going to take some time. So if you refresh now, you can see the web page cannot be reached because the services are not still running, so it's going to take some time. So let's wait for it. Now you can see it's back and it's saying VCSA VMware vCenter appliance. So you can see 503 service unavailable, so it's going to be backend services is going to start all the services which is required, so we have to wait for some time. And also it's going to take some time to get the VMware Appliance Management working. So let's try to log in Appliance Management. So you can see we are in Appliance Management, so seems everything is good and server is rebooted, and it's going to take some time to get the VCSA services up. So you can go also, you can see all the services status here. So like if you filter like from automatic, you can see like content library, VCSA vSphere update manager, all these services were which was set in automatic. It's some few of them are stopped right now, so it's going to, you can see VCSA web client is currently starting, so it's going to take some time. And once all the services are up which is required to function VCSA and web portal, you can see we are going to end. So now you can see vSphere web management is starting, so which is good thing. So if you are not be able to get the VCSA login page or anything, you can come here on Appliance Management, which is going to come before your VCSA up. So you can monitor all the like services which is up, which is down, and if required you can force to restart any of these services. So we need to wait for some time here. Seems most of automatic services now is in started state, so we can go here and verify. So we got the VCSA login screen, so I'm going to just verify. Yeah, so we are able to get in, so this is good. Now we can go and disconnect the console. We can go and disconnect the ESXi also, which we have taken. Now you can see we are getting in VCSA. So VCSA is good and healthy, and appliance also is basically from appliance also we verify it's working, so this is good. So this is all about how to restart VCSA safely in your production environment to avoid any issue. So thank you for watching, and please subscribe me for more videos, and if you have any query, any question related to this video, you can always post me my given mail IDs. Thank you once again. Bye bye.